Hi, my name is Josh Sturgeon, and I'm the co-founder of Ember Tribe. And over the last few years, our team has spent over 80 million on ads, growing our clients' businesses. Now, many of those clients were on Shopify, so we kept coming back to this one strategy over and over and over again, which was to build really strong audiences to target on Facebook. Now, some of you know that this is a powerful strategy when you can access maybe the lifetime customers on your store and create these really strong segments of customers to build audiences with. The downside is that it takes a long time to do this. It's kind of a pain, if I'm quite honest. And so, what this involves is pretty simple, but it just takes a while, which is to export all of your customers from your store with all their customer data. And if you have a large store, this can take up to 4 hours for Shopify to send you the email to even download this spreadsheet. Then you get to work in the spreadsheet itself. You're creating pivot tables, maybe filters, to drill down and find that segment that you really want to target. Then from there, you're going over to Facebook, you're uploading that sheet as a custom audience, you're waiting for them to match your audience. Now here's the rub, right? If you want to keep the most updated audience possible, you have to repeat that process over and over and over again to make sure that Facebook is essentially talking to Shopify and staying on the same page for who belongs in that audience. So we knew that this was worth it. We knew that the results were undeniable. So we actually went about building automation to do this for you, to reduce what would take hours and hours and hours across all these accounts to literally down to seconds and minutes of work. And so that's why I'm really proud and excited to introduce SyncTap. This is our first ever Shopify app. You're getting access to it for free forever. But before you jump into that, I want to show you a little bit about how it works, kind of give you a lay of the land, show you around the house a little bit. So I'm going to do a quick demo, and then you can go ahead and test your heart's content. So really, when you're getting started with SyncTap, all you have to do is authorize your Facebook ad account with one click. And then the first thing you're going to notice is off the shelf, we have a bunch of audiences that we've created just based on our experience, based on what we've seen working in our clients' stores. We've created some of these audiences that you can deploy in one click. So here's one of my favorites. We call it the high spenders audience. And really, why this is powerful is that instead of giving Facebook a source list of, say, all of your customers and say, go find people who look like these customers, we're saying, Facebook, go find people who look like these people who have actually spent on average more on our store than anybody else. So you're not just giving Facebook a list of customers, you're giving them a list of your best customers. And when you do that, you start getting higher average order values in your store. You get higher return on ad spend, which then allows you to spend more money profitably and scale up your campaigns. So there's a lot of other examples like that in here. With one click, when you click that button, that audience goes right to your ad account. And what's more is it stays synchronized in almost real time. So multiple times a day, the app works in the background and start synchronizing your store with that Facebook audience. So you never have to go and repeat that process like we were talking about. If you don't find something here that you want to start off with, then you can actually go and build your own. So for instance, you can use this logic builder to say, I want to target people who maybe purchased this particular product, in my store, and maybe they didn't purchase any of these other potential products that I might want them to buy. So this would be like a cross-sell campaign, right? So I can just select all the products that I want to target. Once I create this audience, again, immediately synchronized to your ad account, you can start using it in any campaign that you want to run. Now let's move over to the activity-based audience. So if any of you have built a website custom audience on Facebook, this will be familiar to you. What's different about SyncTap is that you can actually drill down and target people's behavior with different products. I'm just going to leave all products selected for now, but you'll see how quickly we can build these audiences. So let's say I want to target anybody who has viewed content, added to cart, and initiated a checkout, and they did it over 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, 90 days. Now you can see here below, all of these audiences are instantly created, and when I hit the create button, they'll be sent to the ad account and synchronized in near real time. So this is perfect for retargeting. It's perfect for a number of different things, even using these as the basis of a lookalike audience. But what would used to take a lot of time to create, even just in the interface with an ads manager, you can do in one stop. Now, I want to show you one more thing before I just shut up and let you start using the tool. But this is the lookalike audience creator. And what's exciting about the lookalike audience creator is twofold. The first is that in one swoop, you can create a bunch of audiences very, very quickly. So let's just take this all products audience as an example. Choose your destination country, and then I can instantly create a bunch of audiences all at once. I can use different source lists here if I want to create, different lookalike audiences. But now here's what's really cool. So in the ads manager, it only allows you to go up to 10% of a total population of a country, right? So that's the largest you could do in the ads manager. But in our experience, what we're seeing is that as Facebook gets better and better with their algorithms and with their targeting, broader, larger audiences are working better. So what this allows you to do is create up to a 20% sized lookalike audience, which gives you a ton of people to target, and then gives Facebook what we call that elbow room to optimize and find the right people. So that's all for now. You'll be actually able to get started on the free forever plan. So while we're in beta, you'll have access to this. I can't say that we're going to keep this up forever. So I would encourage you, if you feel like this would save you time and level up the results in your ad account, go ahead and grab your free account, start using it. We're also making ourselves available to do these free consultations to kind of help you get started with the tool and help you with any of the snags that you might encounter getting started, or wondering what kind of campaign should I build around this particular audience or that particular audience. We're happy to do that while we're in beta. So I hope you're as excited as we are about this. I hope that you get a ton of value out of this in the next month and see the results in your ROAS and in your sales. And until then, just enjoy using SyncTap.